Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to do a sous vide mimic on poaching chicken. It's super easy. You do have to do a little bit of work. It's a little bit fiddly because you do need an instant read thermometer, but super easy, and it turns out perfectly poached chicken every time. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get 2 cups of water boiling, and I'm just going to turn it on here, and to that you're going to add about a teaspoon of peppercorns, and then you want to add a pretty good amount of salt. I would say, like, I don't know, a teaspoon and a half maybe. Get that going, and then if you want, you can add garlic to it. You could add shallot. I'm just going to use a garlic clove here. These are kind of big. And you don't need to chop it up or anything. You just want to get that papery skin off. Toss that in there. Okay, so to get water that's simmering, you bring it up to a boil, like this is boiling here, and then turn it down so the bubbles are just barely reaching the top. So a little bit like that. Let that go. And then for your chicken, I've just trimmed out a chicken breast here, and I'm going to cut it into a pie yard. So cut it in half this way, and I'm going to drop that in the water here. And I'm going to quickly bring that back up to a boil. I'm going to give it a little stir with my tongs here. And we don't really want to flavor it too much. We just want a little bit of flavor in that water. So once it comes up to a boil, you're going to reduce the heat down again. So we've got some bubbles going there. You're going to reduce it down, turn it off, put the lid on it, and it's going to sit for 10 minutes. While that's going, I'm going to show you how to make the sauce for this. I've got melted butter in here, and to that, I had saved some here, but it's the same water that you poached the chicken in. You're going to add that. And I like to use Frank's Red Hot on this, but you can use any hot sauce that you like. I would caution you, if you do use Tabasco, it's going to be a little bit vinegarier. You're going to add about a 1/4 cup of that. So you've got a 1/4 cup of stock, 1/4 cup of Frank's Red Hot, and about 2 teaspoons of butter. And just bring that up to a simmer. And that's going to be our sauce for our French dip. And then on the chicken, once that gets going, then just turn that down, keep it warm. And on the chicken, you want to just test the temperature after about 10 minutes by taking your instant read thermometer and sticking it into the thickest part of the chicken. And you're looking for about 155 degrees here. And if it's not there yet, just put it back in, turn the heat up, bring it to a boil again, turn off the heat, put the lid on it, and let it sit for another 2 minutes. But it should take about 10 minutes. But how that works is it just keeps the water at a low enough temperature that it's going to cook through, again, to about 155 degrees without overcooking it. If you let the water boil, then the proteins are going to tighten up and your chicken will be a little bit drier, a little bit tougher. But this works great for when you're doing a chicken salad or something like that. But I hope you'll try this recipe. It's really fun. It's a neat mix of buffalo chicken wings and a French dip sandwich. So I hope you'll try it, and thanks for coming to the party.